final game of the European PC
It should be
Rainbow
good on
Six
this.
Cup. It should be good. It should be an explosive match. Penta, as we mentioned, playing on this map, which is arguably very, very popular right now,
Very
and
balanced.
considered one of the most balanced maps in the game.
Yep.
Lots of teams are trained on it. Lots of teams are fighting hard for it. And, well, they picked it up, and I'm sure they're confident as they go. And, well,
let's see if we saw
fighting for their lives.
what happened with Penta and Sifu, where Penta just completely took it on their map. Let's see if they do it again. Let's see if they, when they pick a map, they really are good with their the tactics on it.
We'll find out. So, well, they're starting on defense, taking that kitchen trophy room, something that's become quite a standard on this map.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Child players.
Wow. My God.
As we start the round number 1. So, reinforcers coming up in some pretty standard positions here from Penta, covering this whole corridor so that you can't be shot as you run around there from this kitchen window. And then covering this end to stop people pushing in the lobby. Destroying that trapdoor means Thermite has far less maneuverability once inside the room.
Exactly.
And of course destroying this wall
And
between the two bomb sites to give them mobility.
Noticing AERA with the Blitz, usually the Blitz will try and help Thermite blow that wall. He'll be the kind of shield to Thermite while he tries to blow that wall. It's interesting that they get rid of that trapdoor now. Not only does it make it harder for them to push there with Thermite, they can see people push into garage as well.
Yep. So, Psy says reinforces this trapdoor, then makes a couple of holes here next to the trapdoor so they can shoot it from underneath should Thermite start planting a charge on it.
Yep.
Then come straight back downstairs, and ultimately Penta's defense, most of them staying very, very close to the bomb site. Grip just about solo is playing underneath the mall.
Gotta love that roaming, man.
But there is a man over to his right, making his way in through the garage door that hasn't droned him out, doesn't know exactly where he is. Now Revan's coming down pretty damn close to this doorway as well. Has his suspicion, but ultimately turns and runs away. The call was made thanks to the noise that shield makes.
Yeah, you're not going to be stuck up on with a shield, are you?
No.
They're way too loud.
Now, this door is a point of contention. He has yet to be droned out properly. Revan makes the hole in the window above.
He's definitely hearing
waiting for someone to come on through. I suspect there must be someone in there. They haven't made their push into it yet, though. He's not willing to give himself away. Side firing up into the master bedroom through the holes that he made earlier on, looking for potential Thermite play. Crip now looks to come outside and find Undead. Cannot land the shots. Undead will take him down. He gets a little bit impatient.
Yeah, I'm gonna
pays the price for it.
Go.
Now the rest of AERA inside the main lobby, pushing behind Revan, as you mentioned. He needs to take out this barbed wire. He needs to do it safely. There we go. Puts himself inside it. Waits for Ovi to peek around. Ovi realizing that's a terrible, terrible idea. So now he's going to get grenaded out. It will go straight around the corner. Tags him, but doesn't finish him off.
So he's going to try and push forward, create a wall, as he goes for the Thermite behind him.
Yeah, there we go. Rendier prone to shoots him underneath. Takes enemy down. That's Thermite dead.
Oh, he isn't doing that. His Thermite's dead.
Yep. Rendier shot him in the back, firing at his feet, and then looks straight up here towards the trapdoor as well.
That was big.
But it's not going to matter because now he knows Thermite is dead. Smoke goes off as well to stop them pushing further through in this end, and that is big, as you say.
Now they can't break through. They have to go through this tiny little hole.
They've also now, and they should have repositioned to come through from the dining room. They haven't yet, but it is a big play that they need to do. If they push from the dining room at the same time there, then Rendier would not have been able to comfortably sit there and make those shots that he did. But instead, they're looking to now and smoke their way in and push through, but they've got enough smoke to deal with from the defending team. And they're locked out. Here comes the push then from the other side. LMs and Panics are making that push, but LMs has the diffuser and chose not to go first. Now Panics will make that push in as he is the smarter, more mobile player.
They're both going to have to push soon. 25 seconds.
The corner he comes, picks up one kill, downs Dog, but he gets himself up, and Rendier will trade it out while he's getting up. Now LMs is the last man. He takes down the Dog, but can't take down Rendier. And up the other end, Ovi and Pengu slaughtered Undead and Revan to ultimately give round number 1 over to the defending Penta team.
And as we said, the kill on Thermite, that was massive. Like, that one kill on that Thermite completely stopped one of the pushes. They had the Blitz in the right position. He's used as a wall. You get the Thermite down, you break that hole down, you can go into that same you can go into the area of the two bombs from two different directions once you've got that wall down. As soon as the Thermite were downed, can't do that anymore. You have to go down that little corridor or get people coming from behind. They tried it, not enough time, dead. Just from that one kill. I love them little players.
Switching up into attack mode then for Penta. I mean, they started out, as we kind of expected, pretty damn strong.
Attackers need to
They had some
locate and
very
defuse as
new
many bombs as
angles
they
being
can.
held, which certainly AERA had no idea how to deal with this time.
The wine cellar here, though.
This is the bomb site that's a little bit more expected
Yeah, well,
as a starter round. It will be, I suspect, Penta's second bomb site selection.
we would expect
Apart
that.
from maybe the office and the master bedroom. We've seen that a couple of times, but
Very rare,
that would be
though.
very, very surprising. But yes, we'll see. It's now a question of how do AERA hold this last location.
You can hold this location very, very
10
well
seconds
at
left
here.
before
I
insertion.
can't remember what team it were we saw. It was a while back, but we saw a
seconds
really,
left.
really nice one. Like a really nice defense at here before, which looked almost impossible to
Attackers
break through.
recovered the diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
see
Attackers
how
have
they do.
dropped
The
the
AERA
bomb
defense.
diffuser.
Everyone's staying downstairs instead of any kind of rooms around. But
Attackers have recovered their
here
diffuser.
comes Penta on their push forward with
The
Sai.
attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Let's now wait and see where their push comes in. 2 reinforcers are here on the garage door. So they need to drone in to make sure it's safe to actually use a thermite charge on there. The drone is killed quickly, but they immediately see that there is no bandit in the room, and they will thermite that open.
Interesting that they've gone for reinforcement here. It seems almost like a waste. I mean, they do
I mean,
have to use
force
a
them to,
breach.
yeah, force them to use a thermite
yeah.
charge there now, where they could have used it earlier on. Now
Oh,
they do
very
get the
nice
shield in
push
behind
there.
Undead. He
Yeah,
was not
like
ready.
that.
Takes him down. Now the push comes forward through.
Oh, he's been really overzealous
Attackers
right now.
recovered the bomb.
Oh, as the shield is perfect, and it does force AERA straight back
Yeah,
into
I
the
mean,
wine
they push
cellar
back.
itself. Now just taking out a frost trap and trying to hold them on tight.
With him running straight forward, I don't think he needed to do. He was just, I guess he just knew they were going to run away, I guess.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Got the Thatcher and the Thermite
He
probably
gets
pushing
here,
behind
take
there.
out another barbed wire on the stairs behind them.
Gonna be us
Next
breaking the
grenade
wall.
takes that extra barbed wire open, but the
There it is.
the C4 on the wall from enemy will take down Pengu before Thermite gets there. Thermite will, however, manage to blow open this extra wall, and that gives them a huge sight line into the bomb site
Yep.
from that
Attackers
main
have
located
located a
area.
bomb.
Now, with the shield pushing forward, they may be able to get in there and get a plant down there. Need to
Definitely
clear out
good
the
shot
mini
this.
wine cellar on the left, though, and smoke off the other end. Smokes are going out successfully without being taken out by Jaeger charges.
There's
There's
one
a hole
person.
to look for. Panics is in there.
There is another person from Penta pushing from behind. Who is that?
He's upstairs on drones at the moment. But now, yes, he's coming on down with his sledge. Revan starts to fire on one angle, force Panics and rips it, but Ovi will take Panics down. An enemy taking out Crip up behind, so there goes the sledge flanker down. Enemy takes him out, but now they've got control of this end. The smokes have been used out. Revan starts firing across as Thermite sprints into the gap. Revan has to stay hidden. Now the plant will go down next to the shield.
Nice.
Gets to pull it back up again as LMs come forward.
Protect him. There's a wall. Can't do
Thermite
anything.
around the corner. Rendier flanked around the backside, took down the Frost that was holding the far side. Now Rendier can start flanking.
And there it is.
Revan taken out, but the diffuser was dropped as he
Oh.
managed to down the Thermite, who was trying to take the shot instead of planting. Revan gets revived by the
Nice.
dock from range, and now they are in a 2v2 situation. He cannot get Thermite up because
Rangers
of this
going
forever.
behind them though. You need to watch out.
Rendier is coming down, but the diffuser has been taken out again, and AERA managed to take down Rendier at the same time. LM's finishing him off with a pistol, as we'll see here in a second. Bang, shuts him down as he pushes through the doorway, and
Ready for it.
ultimately AERA secure a round which should have been arguably in Penta's hands. I'm
It
not
was
sure why
definitely-
Ovi was trying to shoot at Revan, shoot at that Jaeger player, instead of just planting the diffuser in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have just... I actually thought it was down. That's why he was starting to shoot. But no, he started shooting. The other person got shot because he couldn't protect him more. He couldn't be the wall when you like that.
Yep.
And overall lost him the game. I would have liked for possibly another person to support Sledge as well from the behind as well. 2 people pushing that way, then 2 pushing that way. Then you've got a kind of pincer movement going on, haven't you?
Yep. So let's see how the Penta defense of this location sets up then, because well, AERA's, while it got a little bit hairy for a couple of moments at the end there, did end up coming out successful. So what are you going to do with Penta? They chose to, AERA chose to leave this wall unreinforced that's been done there and use it for C4 placement instead. Penta choosing to keep it reinforced. I think that's ultimately more important. The angle that you can get from firing through there is very, very powerful on attack if you still have enough people left up. A couple of deployable shields put down in the room next to it though. to try and negate some of that angle, some of that control that you get.
Yep.
Should that wall be blown open.
Leaving the big garage completely unreinforced as well.
Yeah, leaving the main gate.
That's more. It's more common that.
Yeah.
But I do understand. Yeah, you are making waste the thermite really early. So.
Yeah, but it then means you run out of reinforcers in here. So yeah, it's a trade-off, and Penta choosing to use their reinforcers in here, but they are also leaving Pengu. I believe it is.
Crip,
sorry,
of
Crip
course.
upstairs. Of course, it's Crip. Yeah, you're right. Crip upstairs to deal with anyone running around on this floor, being a nuisance.
Just roaming around, listening for them.
Waiting patiently while Pengu is on the drones. Oh, sorry, on the cameras. Keeping an eye on who may be around. Rendia will also be cameraing. Spotting for Crip as the drones start heading and finding him and locking him out. Undead now in the dining room is watching the stairs for Crip to come down. Sees him.
He's getting
downs him.
Lucky.
Sai is going to be underneath him though. Can they get to him in time with Dog to get him up? They're not pushing forward for him because they know that could be a horrible, horrible bait. Ovi will come forward and does manage to revive Crip.
Nice.
Get him to safety in the mini cellar.
I was going to say, like, when you run to revive one of your teammates, sometimes you can lose 2 teammates that way. So it's kind of a risky.
But the same thing goes for if you down someone at range like that, you run to finish them off, and you be tarried it out, especially when you're that close to the objective. So yeah, both teams being patient with their revive, and ultimately Ovi managed to successfully get Crip back up again, but nothing too damaging done to AERA on return either.
Exactly.
Revan though will drop down to Crip now as he comes outside. He looks to fire through the gap and take down a bandit that might have been stopping that charge, loses his life for it, but the charge goes off.
Just as you said that, the guy who did get revived just killed someone. So kind of a bit of damage now.
Another charge goes off on the trapdoor, then above Crip's head. Now that wall has been opened. Panics comes around the corner and sees him.
Nice.
Takes him down. Crip finished off finally. DMP start to come into the room from LM. Upstairs, enemy is firing down through the trapdoor, but Panics holds the diffuser. He's at the moment stuck in the corner. LM picks it up after it being dropped. Flashes over the corner. The smokes are going out here now then at the end of the A-bomb site.
Such a scary place to be, that.
Penta still have their own smoke, but he's in the wrong bomb site at the moment. He's being the sole defender on this side. So cannot throw his smoke into the corner where the diffuser is going down.
Don't let that go down.
Puts it down, it's
and
successfully done, and it does go off. Panic picks up Pengu as he tries to push forward. Now Penta
nice
have
spot.
to retake against 4 people that are holding this end of the A site very, very nicely.
Panics is in a really nice spot here as well. Really nice spot.
So, AERA still got a couple players upstairs on these trap doors as well, which will help them really, really well to defend this diffuser. Rendia taken out by enemy. The second player that's up there, I don't think he's expecting to. Sai now pushing forward will smoke out the far side of A. Keeps Panic locked outside. But he just repositions to another angle, starts the shots again. Takes down Ovi. Panic's done work in this round, taking out the 4th kill for him to seal it and give AERA round number 2.
So that's the thing about Wine. Like, it's a really nice place to defend, but as soon as the attackers have the bomb down, he just completely reverses. We'll see. I mean, obviously, AERA, really weird name. Obviously, they won't want Crip to be playing well.
No, exactly. Yeah, they're going to be happy with it. Yeah. But back on to attack then, of course, now since that player's got back in. Kitchen trophy room, same location for the AERA defense, and off we go. As you mentioned, this is where Crip didn't have the best of starts in round number 1, but we'll see what he does now. Enemy opening up that same trapdoor as before. Probably come into the trophy room and open up this one at some point, make a nice hole between these 2 bomb sites. The question is, where are they going to reinforce compared to their
Well, they'll
opponents?
definitely do that one there, yeah.
Again, they are still reinforcing this basement garage. This one is not so bad because there's less reinforcers needed upstairs. Penta did do 4 reinforcers along this, or 3 reinforcers along this wall. That is not considered a must-do by everyone, but these definitely are. And
yeah, but definitely the B bomb. That's a must-have. As soon as you lose that, they've got 2 ways of pushing in, haven't they?
This trapdoor's been done, but hasn't had the kill holes put next to it, like Penta did. So they can't kill the thermite when he's planting on there. Interesting. They haven't destroyed the trapdoor in trophy room either. So they haven't got that fast rotate option, but they have now got LMs making holes here on top of this garage door. So if they try and breach through here again, he can shoot down on anyone as they sprint in. So potential options, a slightly different use. Not using the C4 here between the bomb sites, just making kill holes. Enemy
little differences.
Comes in, looked immediately to that back window, but it's being sprayed open now by the attacking Penta team. So he has to hide very, very cautiously in a different angle. Now, Sai up on this corner, looking for anyone that may be hiding behind the bomb. Now we'll throw a smoke grenade in, but it's not going to be there.
Won't really do anything either.
is up top, looking down through the hole that has been made in his garage.
Like it.
But has to make a hole a little bit bigger, and that gives away the position that he's holding there because the shots were rattling across the front of Sai's face. That's why Sai tried to smoke that to stop LMs being able to see down.
Yeah, makes sense now.
Now they're going to flash bang into it, see if they can stop it again, but it's not working. Do they know this though? Not sure. Grenading in, still trying to push him away from this angle. He's so close to finding someone if they choose to come in. Another grenade goes off, now Sai goes in and gets in. Not sure he was seen.
No, he might not have.
Now he's been spotted. Misses the shots, whiffs a lot completely, takes a lot of damage in return as well. Not a successful play there from LMs then.
Nice idea though, really nice idea.
Bottom floor has a kill hole or two in it, so now they're a bit cautious about someone possibly being down here, but well, Crip has droned for himself down through it and Sai's up the other end, says okay, it's clear, there's no one down. It's true. Everyone is back upstairs. Revan in the kitchen. LM still back above his hole. Enemy still very prone and stuck here in the trophy room. Takes out one drone and then repositions. Dead in the kitchen and panics in the dining room. Still holding tight. With only a minute left on the clock then from Penta, they got to start making a push forward. Smoke grenades going off and...
oh, there's a C...
no, it's a normal smoke.
Okay,
It's a smoke. Coming out to stop Thermite from making a big hole in that important wall.
And as we were saying, it is really important, so...
Drones
nice.
through the smoke. We'll find a couple of players, but still more and more smoke going in. Now Ovi running across to the left-hand side will start to get his plant down, and yes, the shield stands there in the doorway. Even though he can't see a thing, he knows he's blocking what he needs to. The smoke comes out, but the door is open, and there's LM taken down by Pengu, and a quick return. Crip takes down Revan as well. Suddenly, the AERA defense is falling apart. Undead and the last two members left alive in the kitchen. Then as Crip takes down one more,
push
Crip
from
takes down
behind
Panics as well.
Yeah, this is
and it is that flank from behind that's doing the work. Takes down the last kill as well. Undead picked apart.
Very nice.
Penta, or rather Crip, doing it all there.
Yeah.
All of that pressure was putting from Penta on that wall. They blew it open with the Thermite. They pushed everyone that way, and everyone from AERA started to focus their attention in that direction. Penta then suddenly went, oh, by the way, Crip's still this side as well. Yep. And he tells them about shooting them all in the back.
That's why we say that is such an important wall. It just creates a whole different way they can push. So they can push from that wall, they can push from obviously the corridor, and then, as we saw, from behind. That
is also round number 2 in the loss column here for AERA.
Wow.
Can only afford to lose one more and still take second place.
It would be amazing if it did happen.
Yeah, of course it would.
It would be absolutely amazing, but they've got so much, like, even if they win both games, it isn't enough. That's the crazy thing.
I mean, it is if they only lose one more. We'll see.
Attackers need to locate and
Penta
defuse
back
bombs.
onto defense then of the kitchen and the trophy room themselves. They'll start setting up their defense here before.
Going for the same kind of setup, yeah.
Almost exactly the same.
Except these have reinforced the kitchen.
I mean, it went very well from the last time they defended there. Crip goes upstairs. Did he make the kill holes down? I think no, he thinks wait for Sai to do that because the shotgun blasts do it very, very well.
10 seconds to go.
And then he will do that after reinforcing these walls. They have, of course, not reinforced the garage underneath.
5 seconds left.
Which is more common. We don't usually see that reinforced. But again, it does waste one thermite, so...
Attackers must
now Sai makes these kill holes. There we go, makes his way down again. Maybe making some of his own here in the corridor. Rendier is still holding himself in position here in the dining room and makes that, puts that deployable shield here so they can't shoot him through the drone hole while he is prone and firing into this thermite location.
That's nice.
Last time, of course, they tried to block that spot with the shield. He managed to shoot straight underneath it and kill thermite all the same. Slowed push then from AERA. They're still droning all over the place to check for locations. Penta this time around, keeping everyone on this floor.
Just trying to get that intel on.
Crip is still off in some far-flung location.
Loves it.
Trying to catch someone by surprise who's not paying attention. Up the top comes Undead and then the shield on Revan.
He will, I think Crip will be able to push kind of this direction from where he is, if he could just go upstairs.
Yeah. They're still being ever so cautious about going in.
Well, they know there's going to be a roamer. Like, I think Crip always roams, so there's at least going to be
drone
one.
just spotted him. There we go. They found him out. He immediately turn tail and run, and he goes down in towards the basement, looks for the drones to come behind him to try and possibly stop them. They will not do so. So he's now got a slightly different angle, but once again, AERA now have to be cautious of where he could be popping up. LMs was waiting for him in this direction. Enemy was one of the drones that was still outside and undead, with the shield pushing the other way. Panic's coming this side as well. So he's got a little escape route out here into the main lobby area.
Panic's
but he's ready for Panic's possibly coming behind him. So Panic's coming one way. LMs was coming up the other side, throws a grenade straight at Undead. So it's just Panic's now hunting for him.
He could walk into his crosshair here.
He could do.
He needs to watch out.
Crip just turned away at the wrong second.
Oh, I think I heard
Panic's is still watching the stairwell. Enemy takes down Rendier, though this time he doesn't get shot in the back while planting the thermite charge. It's a better start from AERA already. Panic's actually walking all the way past. Should give him a good angle here if Crip decides to peek.
I think they've both got an idea.
Oh, now he's made the noise. Crip's going to know.
And he gets him.
As soon as he started making those footsteps, Crip knew he was in the right spot. Gave him all the info he needed, and he got the pre-fire and the earlier reactions on it.
And the Roma lives.
And Crip does live. But still 4-4 now, and the thermite charges did go off on that wall, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not yet.
No,
Still
not
waiting
yet.
for it. Now they're going to plant it in. The shield gets in to block it as well. LM's looking through into the room. Will die for his troubles. Pengu winning that firefight. Now the wall has been blown open. Pengu prone behind the death. Loses to enemy this time. Diffuser can get inside the room. Crip will take down Undead, but there is still a shield on board.
Do
Going
they
to
know?
stop them from crossing from the other bomb site. Can't stop as he turns and reveals his backside to Ovi. Sai then peeks out and takes down the planter. Enemy mid-plant. Stopped.
Look at. Nice
Not
idea.
entirely sure what Revan was planning to do with his shield.
No, I don't really understand why. Why would you want to run down there?
Yeah. Ultimately then, no more rounds can be lost by AERA if they want to take second place.
Yep.
G-Bots did win their game 2-0, but 5-2 and 6-5 doesn't even matter if they won 5-0, 5-0, they could not take second place, but they are now up into third. They pushed TCM down. TCM, of course, had 11 points. G-Bots are on 12, but Sisu with the better round win-loss will still be in second place.
So they will be making it into Season 2 then?
Should they stand this way, yes. Well, they will. There's no way that
I think that's the last one,
into
right?
Season 2. So, Sisu will be watching this very closely and hoping and praying for one more round loss here by AERA. But they are holding tight now on defense of this wine cellar. They did a strong attack on here before, and they defended it successfully as well.
Yeah, but as I remember, I think Penta actually was in the advantage when they attacked here. They just lost it for some reason.
They had the man advantage, yes, but they couldn't plant.
They also got the thermite down as well.
But yes, ultimately.
And they had the shield in a really good position. Remember, like the shield was the wall and everything. They just made a really bad decision to start shooting with the shield guy.
It was a strange loss, but it was a loss all the same. True. This is the first time that AERA have been behind in this map now. 3 rounds to 2 in Penta's favour.
Definitely coming
And
back.
while they've reinforced this garage again, this time they've barricaded themselves in here.
I don't even know.
They had only Undead in here before, and he was taken out pretty quickly and easily by the shield push, but now there are 2.
Interesting.
Ovi looking to reinforce an in. Sai goes in upstairs this time. And Thermite choosing not to go anywhere near the door.
If no one pushes this garage, that's 2 people they're wasting.
I mean, those 2 people could then come back and flank them, but yes, for now they're wasted. See where Penta decide to go. LMs comes downstairs, and enemy's holding that stairway.
Pingu spotted them. He's like, what the hell?
Revan is in there. Rendier is firing down through the floor above them. That is the push they're going for. Realizing they're in there, though, he chooses to move. Makes this drop down then above Revan's head. Revan right underneath it, immediately changes his position. LMs is there close too. And ultimately, as you say, if they can get in here now, kill these players off quickly, those 2 that are downstairs in the main garage are suddenly irrelevant.
Oh, at least they've broken it,
yeah, they have opened the reinforce. So now they've got a quicker retreat should they come in. Ovi's drone comes inside and finds where Rook's sitting. Also would have spotted where Smoke is. Trapdoor opened above their head. The shield is leading the way, and AERA decide to back on out, make a smoke on the stairs to get them safely past, and into the objective they've go. Doing all of that, they have wasted 1.5 minutes of this 3-minute round then.
Very true.
To allow Penta to get inside.
I don't think anyone's even been hit yet.
Panics does land a couple of shots onto Blitz as they come down the stairwell. But then again, backs away, and they've still got 2 smoke charges left to hold Penta outside this wine cellar location. Using these kill holes to
Trying to get that
down a
intel
little
in
bit more, but Ovi now will plant.
Oh,
the
he's using it as a
recharge
bait. Nice.
on the wall.
There we go.
Wall gets opened up. AERA, they're still holding tight within this bomb site, not letting anyone in. And Penta open up the killing onto Revan. He's hidden the closest position, gets taken out, but a good smoke will keep them locked further away. But with 50 seconds left on the clock and only one smoke now left, they're going to have the timing left once they're all used. Once again, though, AERA are being flanked by Penta, and Rendier picks up one more kill as drops in down through.
Are they going for the plant?
Take down Crip as he tries to flank, but the plant is going
there
down
it is,
behind side.
And that time he actually kept the shield up.
Ovi wins the firefight onto LMs this time around. Undead being forced to sit in the corner now. Shield pushes up and uses the deployable as cover. Will have to reload. Uses the bomb as cover this time around, but now with everyone else surrounding them, Penta circle AERA and shut them down. Win the fourth round, and it now no longer matters for the result of this game as far as AERA's second place hopes are going for. They cannot beat Sisu's round win-loss regardless of the score here. However, it is still important for them whether or not they win or lose this game and their location. If they stay and lose 2 rounds to 0, they will stay outside the top 4. If they win 2 maps, they will still beat TCM and push TCM down into 5th place.
Essentially, they was playing for 2nd place to
they were playing for 2nd place.
Into LAN, but
second place is now off the table, but now they're playing for Season 2.
To go into Season 2, yeah.
Yes, now they're playing for a chance to stay here without playing.
So it's been like a massive fight for them, innit? They're fighting for 2 things.
Hugely
They've missed the first one, they're going for the second.
But they are now on map point here, and even if they draw, they cannot get top 4.
Oh, wow.
They have to get a win to get top 4.
It's all against them, man.
Everything is against them right now, yes. Playing against the best team, or the top-ranked team in the league. Take that as you will.
Yeah.
And yes, they have to win both maps to get anything positive.
And respect to Penta as well, they completely turned this around. Like, they were playing, I wouldn't say weak, but...
they were definitely feeling AERA out. They lost their first 2 rounds, didn't quite know what they were up to, didn't know how to play against it. They've definitely adjusted nicely and switched it up to the way AERA have been playing.
Maybe also they haven't been as silly. Like, as I said, last time they did attack the wine cellar, and they lost it, is because the shield just were like, oh, I'm not going to shield the plant. Or maybe believed the plant were down and then started shooting. That time you could see, we're like, right, I'm going to actually wait for this plant to go down, use myself as the wall, get that plant down, hey, we won.
Yep. So, Crip back in that same spot again. AERA still droning around multitude of different angles, trying to find everyone on Penta, but once more they're staying safely down
I love seeing
the bomb
just Crip
site.
like a mile away from everyone.
Undead then starts to make his way into this garage, gets behind.
That was really quick.
Yeah, goes straight in, but Crip now is behind him. He doesn't know Crip is hiding in this corner, and he pays the price for it. Not the best shooting from Crip, but
got it.
shooting
Job
someone
done.
prone in the back, it's very hard to see their head.
Nice.
Taken out as soon as he comes around the corner again, though. Panics, makes him pay for killing his teammate, goes 1 for 1. And prone and make this hole a bit bigger, so he gets a nice angle to shoot through it himself.
Get a bit of intel inside.
And drone on in as well. Into the mini cellar, he sees that it's empty, but
you definitely need someone pushing from behind.
Penta are on the far angle.
To attack this place, you definitely need someone pushing from behind, or at least, as we saw, a shield to create that wall.
Sprints across the gap and sprays at someone that may or may not be there. Opens up the door frame after Thermite has opened the main doorway.
They don't have a shield.
No, they don't have a shield.
This is going to be hard.
Maybe. If they can get around this corner, they can. Planks at the wine cellar. Tengu is holding the angle from a distance.
This is going to be hard. This angle is so scary.
Drone down. Tengu still hiding in that angle. Sai and everyone else still watching from a distance.
They need some people to go behind, man.
Sees Pengu's feet. Goes for a couple of sprays.
Nice,
doesn't land too much. Just a little bit. Pengu gets back into hidden behind the shield.
Wow, this is so risky.
Looking for his last breach charge to actually blow the shield itself open. And it does successfully do so. Forces Pengu to reposition. There we go. Now Thermite's dropped down.
Always
and it's getting the plant down thanks to forcing Pengu out.
Nice.
Tries to fire from a distance, it's not going to work. Ovi's trying to sprint forward and take down an enemy.
Him though.
Sprints forward, takes him down, but the plant has been put in place. Pengu and Ovi both grabbing kills, though, meaning that numbers advantage is back in Penta's favour.
It is down.
Plant is down, though.
Does give them
All
the
they've got
advantage.
to do is stop the diffuser. Revan on his camera.
This is nice position.
He's sitting right above the diffuser. Sai will be taken down by Panics. He was already low health though.
Needs to wait for another.
Pengu incredibly low. Rendier goes upstairs and takes down Revan, and that's Revan up top. Now Panics has got to stop it all. Ovi is already on the diffuser. Didn't
It doesn't
know.
even matter.
He tries to go around and peek for it. Pengu will come and find him. And that is map number 1, heading over to Penta. 5 rounds to 2. And all hopes of getting in the top 4 are vanished in front of AERA's eyes. TCM letting a sigh of relief out. Sisu letting a sigh of relief out the round before. Sisu secured 2nd place. Penta secured 1st place.
Yep.
Those are our 2 European teams that are heading to the finals.
And we saw both 5-0'd each other, so that's it's going to be interesting.
Yep, yeah, exactly. They had a very, very tight matchup between the 2 of them. But ultimately, we now will have to back on out and head, of course, to another lobby remake to get the next map on going. But we'll get that done while you're watching these highlights. We had a couple of big moments here, Crip, with some of his own, but as you mentioned, not his most flashy of games, but a couple of
I think he did still quite well, yeah. I mean, he started doing some nice stuff later on. It's just that he started off a bit wonky, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think they were maybe too overconfident. They were already at a really high position, so they're just like, you know what? We're going to get to LAN finals. We can kind of chill out, and then it started. Maybe the competitive drive just kicked in. It's like, no, we want to win still. Yeah,
yeah. There's some of that, and I think there's definitely some of like, okay, AERA doing things we're not ready for, a little bit different. They're maybe a bit better than expected. I don't think
reinforcements
when he peeked on outside, I don't think he expected to be shot quite so quickly from the repelling flare. That caught him by surprise. So then they definitely dialed it back and went, okay, maybe they're a bit better than we thought. Won't go so crazy aggressive. Slow it down. Play a more patient game. And then that started to work for it. Started to go really, really nice. We are just letting the players funnel back into the lobby before we play our next map, House.
Smaller.
It is, of course, still a little bit important. There can still be a point on the line here. We need to find out exactly how many these land on. Yes, Penta are first, but they are ending on 12, or are they ending on 13, or on 15, depending on the result of this. Of course, they are now one map up, so heading towards that 15 point. But there is also the chance that AERA could grab themselves another point out here, grab themselves 10 points, and put themselves a little bit above the other competition and secure that 5th place for sure. Just to see. It's
I bet it's kind of a very crazy match this for AERA, because they've had the potential. It was, because they've had the potential to either become 2nd and actually go to LAN, and then when that went away, to become 4th and actually go to Season 2, and then that's gone away, and now it's just fighting for the 5th. So they've had these 2 like crazy positions, and sadly they couldn't take it. I mean, we were asking a lot though.
Of course you are. You're playing against the top-ranked team in the league.
The top person, Penta, and you need to win them not only both games, but only lose 3 games. 3 rounds, sorry.
It's a big, big ask to get.
But it is kind of crazy the position they actually got themselves into. So respect for that.
Yeah. I mean, they're not a bad team. They started the league by leading the pack. They were in first place for quite a long time. They held on to that, but just starting to slip away at the end as everyone else started to train up and get a bit better and figure out the way they played.
We've seen teams get better and better and better and better on both this and Xbox.
Yeah. And in this situation, Penta improved far more than AERA could handle and have won map number 1.
Just looking so strong.
Let's talk about House then, map number 2. I mean, it's a map that can be very fast and very explosive because of how small it is.
Usually is. It's a lot of the time you see at the very end where it just goes really explosive on House. That's what I've kind of noticed.
I think it's going to be the same thing.
I mean, it could be, possibly.
Yeah, we are House. We are on Penta Attack. We are good to go.
Let's do it.
Map number 2.
Let's jump straight in.
So, good luck, have fun to come out from both squads, and good luck, have fun
all that
from
respect.
me. Yeah.
I've been seeing that as well among this community. All the PC players, they've been really respectful.
Yep, yeah, it's a lot of love between each other, definitely, as we head on in then. So, Fantastic 5 has been adjusted basically all day long here by FIFA, bringing in a shield or another, whether it be a recruit from Flamers or blitz from almost everyone else.
We are seeing shield.
She is in there in a lot of situations.
Well, we're starting to see the wall kind of tactic, where you find a kind of spot where when you attack, it puts you in a nice position to plant, and then you get the wall which is the shield, and we're seeing that a lot more. It's pretty much just used as like a shield to allow whoever's got the diffuser to plant it.
Yep. So let's watch the House defense there from AERA, starting out in the top floor, kids' bedroom and construction.
Can we look at their weapons? There's 2 recruits.
2 recruits, yeah. I mean, we'll look at that when the round starts, right? And they're on drones, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
So we'll wait and watch exactly what AERA have in mind for that attack. They could both be shields.
They're on defense.
Sorry, they're on defense, yes. Yes. That cuts chatting complete crap. MP7, MP7, 3 bits of barbed wire and a nitro cell.
An
And
MP7, wow, so we didn't see
barbed wire.
Carbine. That's why we're interested. I want to see if they had the
On
the
this
Jaeger
map,
gun.
you don't need the extra range.
That's true.
And
Yeah,
the sight
yeah.
on the MP7 is far better than the,
No,
the 416 carbine.
But that's interesting.
So yeah, it is. And well, the extra barbed wire and C4s could be very, very important here.
Yep.
One against the shield, two in this particular bomb site location.
Oh wow, they've gone to the top.
Yep. Gone for the kids' bedroom and construction pairing.
I always hated this one.
It is a very, very tough one to defend.
It just feels like you're really claustrophobic.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
It's another one like the Hereford bomb site where you get control of B. It's very, very hard to take it back.
I like
But
these
it's
kill
also not
holes,
very
yeah.
hard to take control of it. So let's watch and see how the attack comes on through because, well, Sai will be leading the charge straight into the garage with his blitz shield.
Nice.
But AERA ready for 2 people there, but
nice.
both right on the other side of that little
Didn't do
cabinet.
any
Keeps him
damage to him.
safe.
Nice idea.
Now, gets its way up the stairs. Still knows that there are 2 people around on this floor. They, of course, went to the
very
kitchen. Turns his back onto one of them, but gets away with it for a couple of seconds before being taken out by the quickly prone enemy. As LMs takes down Crip elsewhere on the map too. Rendier now looking to try and take down enemy in return for his shield friend going down, and will manage to down him, but he gets behind the kitchen island pretty
Probably
rapidly.
going to finish him here.
Will do, but will the other roamer come and help him out? That's what LMs is pushing forward. Exactly, that's what he's doing. So he's being cautious, and LMs is coming forward. Sprays, gets the down player, goes for the second one. Can't land enough of the shots and has to switch his pistol, but LMs is doing the same thing.
Very nice.
Nice reposition, gets him around into the little office and
Nice
gets
little
both
bit.
roamers down.
Yep,
So Rendier evening it back out, 3 round to 3.
I do not like how the blitz died though. I would have liked some support with him. He looked really scared where he were.
Attackers have located a
So,
bomb.
upstairs, Pengu is on the window, which can attack and defend this room really, really nicely, but he's got to get inside to get the plant down first, and that can be a challenge, especially when there's all this barbed wire there
Get
for
some
him.
intel for him. There it is.
Yes, the walk-in wardrobe goes to the drone and finds
see him?
one player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw him. Backs on away. Next one gets spotted in the master bedroom. They can't find the third, but Pengu now knows he's got one to worry about with a shotgun in that room. Rendier going to come up the stairs and hopefully try and help him out, but sees a kill hole here in construction and suspects it's maybe where the last man is. Refires the wall, but he's not that aggressive. Drone is still going through construction. There we go. Sees him at the far end. He's going to come in. Fire straight up. Oh, he hasn't got the kill hole. I thought AERA might have had a kill hole in towards that window. Instead, he's watching into the rest of the bomb site. Thermite goes back out again. Smoke charge came out within the walk-in wardrobe.
25
yeah,
seconds,
25 seconds.
And the
He's got to go up
diffuser's
and
on
get
the
the
roof.
diffuser.
This is...
Sprays through the wall in towards Smoke. Tags
How
him,
many
but not
smokes
enough
does
to
he
finish
have?
him off.
If he has another, this could be really hot
He
to
has
plan.
one more, yeah.
Don't pop it.
Smoke comes in. 17 seconds is enough. The push comes on through. Thermite gets straight into the room, now gets prone in the corner, starts with the defuse.
Really?
Smoke
Right there, right in front of him?
Smoke has to peek.
Oh,
and
no.
funny enough, puts him down. Smoke is very low, but Rendier has killed one more player. 2 seconds left. They picked up the diffuser, but can't get the plant down.
MVP.
Every other plant in that room is covered in smoke. He had to plant it there or plant it nowhere.
Very
But
nice by Panics
they
there.
couldn't
Very,
kill
very
enough
nice.
of the kills to secure it out, and there is a stronghold then from AERA defense. Ultimately, yes, as we mentioned, this is a really tough one to defend or retake once the plant is down, but the key to it, right as we just saw
Don't let
there,
them plant.
it's patience.
Yeah.
You knew that he's got to plant, you knew that he's going to come in and plant, you had the smokes, then you can start using them. You don't need to stick your head out there before that plant noise comes in. When you do, land an important shot and back away again. The fall that people make in most matchmaking games and in most lower level games, when it comes to defending that is, or if I let them in the room, I lose. No, you let them in the room, then they're in a small space which you can shoot at. Same thing here now, PENTA are going to be defending exactly the same location.
Panics
So
did very well
they
there.
peek early, thinking, oh, I have to kill them before they get in, have to kill them before they get in.
Yep.
And then they die doing so, and that allows them to get in, that allows them a free plant.
I really like that though. He reinforced one of the walls, made the hole in the other, used the reinforcement as a defense, and then he can just peek that other hole. They need to get rid of him, get some Jaeger traps down maybe. You can't throw grenades there. Yeah, really nice. Shows you how strong one position with one person can actually be.
10 seconds
Well,
left.
are they going for any kill holes into bedroom? I can't see.
Goes into the bedroom. Yes.
Oh, they're probably making some now maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, these are doing the stair one maybe.
They make the stair ones,
see.
and then they're going to leave someone in the actual bottom room.
Yeah,
and then they've got one here into the walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah, like we see some teams. Oh wait, is it gonna? Oh yeah,
all
it's
the way
okay.
along,
There we go.
all the
There
way
we
along
go.
the edge.
Yeah, sometimes they don't bother with that wall and they just go for the stair one, and then vice versa. Some people just go for that one and not the stair one. But these are actually doing the whole thing. Okay. And they're doing the leg shot ones as well, aren't they? We should start to see more of the lower ones.
So here comes the push on in. Still a lot of setup being done by the defending team, but we've already got a bit of attack here onto Panics before he makes his way in towards the basement.
Already been hurt.
So push up the stairs from Panic as we already see even more damage put down onto Rendier at the top of these
Oh,
stairs. They're
that's
going to have to
bad.
clash heads. Rendier
Very
will win that
nice.
fight though as Panics doesn't see him in time.
Completely ready for him.
He gets shut down.
Panics was pushing really quick. Reindeer is quite hurt though. Frosker just got tagged there as well by taking down Revan.
Yep. Rep taken really, really low because of it.
Oh, he's gone to a
Path
Frost
tightly.
instead, yeah.
Yep. LM still outside. Enemy still droning, trying to find anyone on the floors below, and Undead doing a similar thing. And Penta, while they're playing the more aggressive play this time, which we mentioned last time, the success AERA had was their patience, not letting people get into the rooms. Letting people get into the rooms and taking them out at clutch moments.
Now they're being
Penta
real.
are doing the opposite. While they've got 5 people left alive, they're letting a couple of them be very aggressive and winning these early fights. And because they're winning them, they're okay. And have the 5-3. Now that these guys are playing in a far more patient location. Doc does get down
Just
from
revives
below by
himself, though.
Undead, and yet revives himself as he was in mid-vault when he went over.
Undead's in. Trying to shoot back up as well.
Well, look for what he can, but again, now Penta with these 2 men advantages showing their discipline, showing their skill in just waiting, being cautious,
Bomb has been located.
not giving away the lead that they have built up.
Lights out.
So, Rendier will grab another kill on the enemy then. His patient play downstairs as Crypt comes down and takes out Undead as well. The grenade does go off and put him down, but
All up
Rendier
to,
covers for him. LM now into the master bedroom. We'll go in and find Ovi, drop straight down
Nice.
onto the down
Okay, good
player and
start.
finishes him off.
A lot. Well,
Rendier, he knows he's on this floor too. Pre-fires into the main room, but he's
He is-
repositioned slightly.
his health is quite low though, so
Race
he's
to the
got a
next
chance
side, yeah.
here. All he needs is a little tap.
30 seconds though. EMP's up into the room, takes out a camera, repositions around again, makes a bit of noise
Trying
either
to
way.
bait him.
Trying to bait Rendier to peek out.
But he's
Rendier
not,
again
very
is not
smart.
doing it.
Yeah.
He's holding the same doorway into the main lobby. Around the corner he comes,
There
and
it is,
down he
very
goes.
nice.
Rendier, really, really nice play.
Good discipline.
Does secure round number 2 in Penta's favour.
He does not rack discipline. Really, really, yeah, very defensive. I think I would have run out there, just hearing him running around.
Yeah. So
Nice shot.
Penta back on attack then. Top floor was successfully held by both teams now. So we're going to see a second bomb site, most likely the garage from both of them, but AERA will start us off down there. And now we're looking for that bandit play again, and more importantly, how do Penta deal with that bandit play
Yep.
and get those walls blown open?
We'll see.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
How important do you think it is to keep this garage? I mean, we do talk about it. Do you think it's like, obviously it's...
Oh, it's 100%, because if they can just literally get in through this door, they plant in this corner and then stand outside. 1, you've got to look out into the daylight, which everyone knows is awful. 2, you've got to look out there against assault rifles and ACOGs to try and then plant, defuse a bomb that's right here in the doorway.
Yeah.
Not gonna
So would you say that this is probably the most important place to do the banditry well? Out of all the
On
maps?
this map, yeah.
No, all the maps.
On all the maps, no idea. Like,
Okay.
10 seconds to insert.
I think it would be. Like, that's why we're asking.
I
Like,
mean, the
as
whole
you just
point of
said,
the battery trick
5
on
seconds to
most walls, on most bomb sites, is the same, right? Consulate, battery trick on the garage door, same thing. They open the door, they plant right next to it, the white van, and then suddenly you can't defuse. Here, open the door, plant right next to it, suddenly you can't defuse. It's very much
there
the
is a
same
lot
thing on
more
most of them.
places to push though with a consulate.
Yeah. But at the same point, like, the reason
But
you do
yeah,
a
yeah.
battery trick on those garages is because they all open up the same situation. Garage open, plant, win. Like, why one map would have it more important than the next? Maybe. But LMs opens up the early kill then, peeking outside, taking down Sledge pretty early on. But Sledge is not super, super important. If he took out the thermite, that would be a different story. But here it comes again.
Let's see.
Up against the wall that is already covered in a battery at the moment. Now, Sai will look for Bandit's location.
Talked about how important this is, so...
1 EMP goes off, stops 1 charge. He stands down. Oh!
Wow.
Executed.
That's not good.
Side takes down Bandit. Now they've got EMP out their next charge, and here it goes. Free to put charges on all the walls they want.
How
So
to get this pressure.
yes, LM takes down Sledge, but Side takes down the first important kill for Penta. Well, the defense is underway. Slow push forward then by Revan as that door has been opened up. He's got to be cautious and he doesn't get shot from outside, but Rendier is pushing out upstairs, a little bit of positioning. Pengu and Ovi will be journeying from outside, looking for the locations of people within this garage, finding Undead. Now they've got to try and figure out how to take him down. Psy comes into the corner and will hold by this shield. That's going to be their plant cover when they pick up the diffuser again. It looks like Pengu's going to come for it.
And that's the thing that we all see, and again, that shield with the...
But the problem Pengu has right now is getting into that corner where Psy is, because they use their second thermite charge on the other side of the garage.
Nice.
Pengu
and he takes
down
another
two
beautiful,
as they
man.
peek around to try and take down Psy. Now there's one more in the laundry room and he's trying to hide from him, but keep an eye on the gym at the same time. Rendier coming down the stairs will help with that, but he's slowly coming through the barbed wire at the same time.
Are we even going to go for the defuse?
Now he's just got to hold this corner. They're just making sure they get everyone in the right position for it first.
Don't
Ovi
even
takes
need it.
down LM.
Oh, there we go.
Now the plant's coming in. Now Revan gets shot in the back as Rendier comes down the stairs.
And there it is,
Penta successfully win round number 3 to take the lead.
Very nice.
So,
I mean, it is a very easy plant once you do break that that garage.
yep.
You
But
go straight
the
in.
important thing that Penta did there is once they broke the garage, they didn't rush the plant.
Yep.
They waited for Ash to
Slowed
get
it.
around behind and make the kill on anyone that tried to rotate from garage. They picked off the people that were still in garage and they were like, okay, well now that it's open, they've lacking cover. So rather than trying to rush in and shoot them, let them be a bit panicked. Let them shoot at them from different angles, drone them out and then kill them. And then they did, and they could control. And then they went for the plant when they knew it was absolutely safe. Not
Take
just
advantage.
open plant and that will get you slaughtered.
Take advantage of your position, don't just abuse it.
Yeah, the game is not about having one key factor that immediately becomes free win.
It's just
It's
like,
lots
it's
of
kind of
little
like
advantages.
points. It's like you're adding points
Yeah,
to it.
lots of little advantages that all add up into being
exactly.
a win. And now, opening up that garage is a big advantage,
So
but
a
it
lot
is
of
not the
points.
be-all and end-all, and they made sure to use it to gain all the other things
Oh, we're
they
seeing
needed.
a top to bottom here.
All the other things they needed to then gain control of that garage and plant it down. And
Yep.
yes, now we're seeing the top and bottom bomb sites for Penta's second defense. So they're
Interesting.
not going for the garage,
Nope.
realizing that holding that can be a bit of a pain. They are going to reinforce it, but ultimately it is not so pivotal for this bomb site, so it just forces them to use one thermite charge before they get inside. Then
takes-
reinforcing the garage, the gym walls as well. So that's 2 thermite charges gone. And dropping,
5 seconds to go.
breaking this drop down to give them a fast rotate between sites.
Yeah, it's nice.
Attackers recovered the
This will be interesting to see how
objectives to locate a
AERA
bomb and
attack
defuse it.
this.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
So,
I do like seeing these top and floor bombs. It's really interesting because they're using 2 different levels, 2 different kind of ways of firing. It completely changes the way you have to attack it.
so Crip on the top floor once again, looking out through the front door. Rendier, and then the problem here is people tend to attack the top bomb site, and then it's really hard for people to rotate up to defend it. But Jaeger here is covering both thanks to this nice angle in the kitchen stairwell. Crip is already on the top floor. Sai also here in the kitchen with a quick rotate down if it's needed. And Ovi is also at the bottom of these kitchen stairs. Rendier peeking up, looking more for silhouettes than he is for people with that kind of backlighting.
One thing what happens as well when the bombs are split, the team split a lot more too, like on defense.
Of course, yeah. So, here comes the
Attackers have
push
located a
slowly in
bomb.
through the different entrances.
Deploying shock.
Drones in through laundry, and then we'll peek around the corners a little
The
way.
attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Definitely makes it a lot harder to know where they're going to be.
Twitch drone upstairs finds smoke, forces him to
Ooh,
move,
nearly got
tries
his
to
head
shoot him
there.
when he comes around the corner, but he dashes back into the kitchen at the last second. Still on the top floor looking for a different opening. Sai still in the kitchen as well. Rendier peeks up from the stairs
Whoops.
to the kitchen, takes Undead down outside the
Didn't
office
expect
window
that.
thanks to this really nice set of kill holes, opening up a very new angle into that office room.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I don't know if I've
Grip's
ever
still on
seen
the
these
top
kill
floor.
holes, by the
No.
way.
No, because I mean, this is very, very new.
That's
Sai
why I
is
love
also
it.
holding it.
That's why I love it.
Panics now, making his way in through from the gym. Sees a leg behind the bomb, tags it, but doesn't do too much to the 3 armor rook that he hit. He just repositions to somewhere else. Panic's
1
still
minute
not
to
safe
go all
coming
of a
through.
sudden. God, they just don't know how to get in.
With a minute to go, they still cannot find an opening. Sai reveals himself, but they cannot land the shot, and he gets the C4 off. Revan gets taken out by Crypt, peeking out the window upstairs. Penta are definitely getting confident. Ovi will grab Panics as well.
Attackers activating.
Oh, they got a bomb now.
Diffuser does go down upstairs, but enemy gets killed as he tries to get back out the window.
Protect the diffuser.
And it will be another
That's
round
it.
on the board for Penta. Fire 3 rounds to 1. Crypt will secure that defuse, and yeah, as you mentioned, they
didn't know where they were.
nope. Enemy
Defender
has
mission
left the
successful.
game
That's
for one reason or another.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about the split bomb. It completely changes like what you're used to. Like, do you see the kill holes in all these like very odd places that you're not ready for? Like, that's what you see, and that's what I like seeing. Like this advancement.
Nope. Enemy returned. Nice.
Oh,
No
cool.
need for a remake.
That's awesome.
So, getting back in with that quick reconnect. And yeah, I mean,
Good
it's-
job, man.
yeah, taking a new bomb site, learning new things, figuring out different options, making them work. And then it's the fact that like AERA had no idea what to do against.
Exactly.
They couldn't find a way in.
Exactly.
They found people, but they couldn't land shots on them. They couldn't figure out how to
confusing.
get to them.
It's confusing.
And ultimately, Penta then, okay, they let the plant get down by
Attackers need to
ultimately
locate
giving
and
up
defuse
that
the
A-bomb
bomb.
in the grand scheme of things. But it's like, all right, we gave it up, but we know where you are now because you've been stuck in these same spots for so damn long.
Yep.
We can now peek out, instantly pick up a couple of kills, and suddenly the man that's planting is alone and exposed, and they can shut him down quick and easy.
Okay, we saw AERA do quite well on this bomb because
Yes, the one
not
round they
just,
won.
Yeah, not just because of smoke, but smoke played a big part of it. So it'll be interesting to see what Penta does against that smoke position.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't do a great job clearing out master bedroom
No
and the
Jaegers.
walk-in wardrobe last time. So they need to do better at that time. And as you say, with no Jaeger, no trophy
Interesting.
systems here, then maybe the grenades are going to be what helps them clear out that,
Yeah.
that master bedroom
Yeah.
corner, that room that Smoke was hiding in. We'll see how they plan to play it. 'Cause I'm
If-
sure they've got something in mind.
If smoke gets naded, I'm going to blame it on them not having that Jaeger.
Of course it is, yeah.
Like,
If
why
anyone
would you not
gets
have
killed
it?
by a grenade,
No, but it's like, why would you not have it? I just don't understand.
yeah, as long as that trophy system wasn't killed by an EMP, it's generally Jaeger's fault.
I
That's
know,
his
but
job.
it's just, you know, like, it's a really strong position which can be destroyed by nades. So it's
And
like,
then
why would you?
downstairs. Oh, enemy was looking for a peek outside garage. It was my next stop. But Sai finishes him off. Made holes in the garage door to peek out. And, well, Sai shot him straight back through one of them.
Once again, pushing the same way as well. He pushed it last time.
Yep, help's a good way to
Has he
go
got any
to
help
clear the
this
rest
time?
of the map before he heads on in.
I would like him to have some help. 'Cause
Get
last
a
time he
drone
got
first.
overwhelmed. Oh, please don't go for
The drone is the eyes. But with a man down already, AERA's defense has got to be a little bit cautious. Revan on the top floor with that.
Drone is ready to go.
Heartbeat sensor will be looking for anyone underneath him, but Undead tagged from quite a range by Crypt firing up through the living room into that corner of the bathroom.
Very nice.
Gets out safely, but it's taken a lot of damage for it. Panic's now still here in this walk-in
Yep.
wardrobe.
Really nice position. Like, he did so well here.
Sai takes a little bit of damage getting shot from above, but manages to get away with it. Now pushes forward to the stairs. LM's are right next to him. He sees him. Goes for the shots, misses. Goes for another one. Runs away from the C4 and survives.
Attackers have located a bomb.
He is incredibly
And there
low
it
though,
is.
and there we go. Shot in the back from
He's not
up
doing
top by
anything.
Panics.
On attack.
He helped clear the bottom floor. Grabs one kill.
Yeah,
LM's now
that's
repositioning onto the stairs with a different angle. Undead back in the master bedroom in a world of pain. Revan holding a window. Panic still firing down into the kitchen from his little spot in the master bedroom, and Penta still don't seem to have an idea of how to dislodge him from there. Still 2 grenades in Crypt's hands. If Crypt can kill the Rook in this master bedroom, then
Get the
Panics
smoke.
will die, and that will be the round more or less
They
secured, I
should be able
think,
to
for
get the bomb
Penta.
down, yeah. Diffuser.
And LMs gets taken out by Rendier elsewhere. Rendier firing up through the floor now
Oh!
onto Panics. Looks for him, tags him, but the
Attackers
shots...
dropped the diffuser.
That was like
hitting-
right on him.
Yeah, but the shots are hitting the steel bars within the floor, saving him for now. Crypt starting to grenade into the bathroom.
Very
Up
nice.
and down, will go off. Now he comes over and in, hides within the shower
Lost all
itself.
his grenades,
Both
though.
of his grenades are gone,
Yeah.
but doesn't necessarily need them if he can just walk into and kill Undead. Undead peeks into the bathroom. Doesn't see Crypt hiding around the corner. Pengu takes down Panics. That's the walk-in wardrobe clear. Now Crypt
Oh,
peeks
and he
around the
gets
corner,
him.
takes
Very,
down
very
Ovi.
nice.
Sorry, Revan takes down Ovi.
Sensor deployed.
Undead is actually just down but not out inside the master bedroom. Now we
There it
see
is.
Crypt finishing him off.
Look
That
at the
little
smoke.
room has been cleared out. It's all on Revan now. He's
Yeah.
in the construction room and they know about it. Pushes
Oh,
out,
nice,
does take down
nice.
Rendier.
Got a
8
chance.
seconds on the clock. They do have
Definitely
the
got a
diffuser though.
chance.
Pengu is planting it inside the kid's bedroom.
He knows there has to be someone there.
Goes to his heartbeat sensor, sees him still in. Don't know where the second one is. Didn't see exactly where he repositioned to. Not in that corner. You know he's got to be behind the bomb. It's the only place he can be. Sprays it, but doesn't get the shot. Looks behind him, but he stands on up
Wedge.
into the room. He sprints. Pengu, though, is ready and waiting for him in the doorway. Takes Revan down, and at round number 5, heads over to Penta for a 4-1 scoreline here on map number 2.
Well, they adapted. That was the only round that they lost last time, and they broke the defense that time. So it just shows they've adapted straight away. Not looking good. Anything can happen, though. Shows why they're at top, though, doesn't it? Really does.
Yeah.
Penta guys.
So, playing it nicely, taking control of the master bedroom, clearing out panics, even though he had those shots down from underneath. IQ is considered a very strong attacker, has some great weapons.
I don't think we've seen IQ in all these matches yet, though.
Not today.
Interesting. But yeah, it is definitely a nice weapon.
So, Penta back into the top floor. They successfully defended here first time round. Will they do it again to take the map?
Or will AERA adapt and take it? Let's see if they can do a Penta.
So, setting up their defense, just as we've seen every other time before.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to
I mean, if it works, why change it?
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. No reason to. Crypt staying upstairs, Rendia staying upstairs, no one looking to peek outside early on this time over. Still playing cautiously and in, making sure they've got their different holes opened up. And now Rendia makes his way downstairs to be that nuisance and the thorn in the side of AERA he has been a couple of times previously. The question is, how effective a thorn can he be this time?
Crypt has been a lot more kind of defensive, I think, on this one.
Yeah, on this
It's
map.
interesting.
But the problem with this map is it's harder to be such an aggressive room because they're so small. Yeah, it's very easy for them to flank you in on multiple angles and shoot you when you reposition. So
and even if you are roaming, you're so close to the bottom, is it even roaming?
yeah, look how far Rendia just moved there. He gets droned out from behind the weights, stands in the stairwell, and bang, stopped. I can't go much further because he doesn't know what kind of angles AERA have covered.
Yeah, no.
So ultimately, he hasn't been able to move too far.
Oh,
Wow!
what the?
Sprayed down through a window. Enemy picking up that kill into the bathroom on Crypt.
That's not good.
Standing there with his head on full display. Revan outside a window now. Looking for that opening.
Lol, fraud.
So, we'll ignore the chat.
Yeah, I'm
Play
just
is
having him.
silly
Yeah.
plays. Revan on the roof then, still journeying around the construction, looking for someone that he could potentially pick off from outside. Does see one player.
Throwing frag grenade.
Can he land the shots? Enemy is on there now. Can't land the shots himself. And up they go.
Ghost system gets an aid. They know the bathroom should be clear as well, so they possibly could push there if they wanted.
Yeah, could do. Panix is thinking about it. He's just using it for the angles
Nice
rather than
place
going
to push.
inside and locking himself in for now. LM's opening up the kills as Sai grabs one as well, and suddenly Penta are down a man, but
Very
Sai
nice
disagrees
play.
otherwise, takes down Elements. 2 attackers left up standing.
Just completely
Ash at the
stopped that push
bathroom
by
and
himself.
Undead inside the objective room. He'll be taken out from that walk-in wardrobe.
And there
Rendier hunts down
it
Panix,
is.
and
GG.
there it is. 5 rounds to 1. Penta win map number 2, take all 3 points ultimately, go clear at the top with 15 points, and we have our final standing positions. Penta, Sifu, G-Bots, TCM, then AERA down there in 5th place. So ultimately quite a drastic fall from grace for them, being top of the league for the opening 3 or 4 weeks. Now down 5th place, fighting for their spot for Season 2, but ultimately nothing to be taken away from Penta.